Soda, truly one of the world's most loved luxuries. With lots of sugar and a bubble texture in every bottle and can, there is no getting away from soda, even when you're on a diet. The average American drinks 50 gallons of soda a year, and 40% of all sugar in the market is used in soda. This popular drink was created in 1777 by a 34-year-old chemist, Joseph Priestley. He was the one who found out that you can artificially put carbon dioxide into water. Because of his discovery, soda is now a national icon, which has brought happiness to all ages, and has waged one of the biggest, if not the biggest, rivalries in the world. In every bottle of soda there is a story, and every story is as interesting as the next. As the story of Coke and Pepsi have been repeated many times, I wonder, what of the other sodas? And that is my mission. This is not the documentary of the biggest soda corporations. This is the story of the little guys. Root beer, the most famous of gourmet sodas on the market. This classic soda flavor has been enjoyed since 1876, when Charles Hires, who was a Philadelphia pharmacist, invented what is known today as root beer. He discovered a recipe for a delicious herbal tea while on his honeymoon. The pharmacist began selling a dry version of this tea mixture and also began working on a liquid version of the same tea. The result was a combination of over 25 herbs, berries, and root that Charles Hires used to flavor the carbonated soda water drink. Ever since the discovery of root beer, many companies have made their living off this great classic. Companies such as A&W, Mug, and Bargs. Another well-known soda is Dad's Old-Fashioned Root Beer. For more than 75 years, Dad's Old-Fashioned Root Beer has been enjoyed around the nation. But what happened over 75 years ago that made the brand that many have come to love today? Back in the 1930s, partners Barney Burns and Ellie Kaufman, in the basement of Kaufman's Chicago area home, they created Dad's Old-Fashioned Root Beer. The first trademark registration was granted on February 14, 1939 to the Dad's Root Beer Company of Chicago, and alleged use since February 1937. Dad's earned a loyal following. Dad's root beer brand was famous throughout the Midwest by the 1940s. It was one of the most consumed brands of root beer throughout the United States. Jules Capman, son of the co-owner Ellie, successfully took the Dad's brand international. The name Dad's Old-Fashioned Root Beer was selected in honor of Ellie Capman's father and other fans who used to make root beer at home for their families. It was also named Dad's Root Beer for those men, such as myself, who don't really like beer or other alcohol. When dads came home from work and just wanted to relax, they grabbed a Dad's Old-Fashioned Root Beer. Dad's Root Beer distinguished itself as a brand and industry innovator when it became the first product to use six-pack format invented by the Atlanta Paper Company in the 1940s. Dad also introduced the half-gallon bottle, becoming the first brand to market this size. Dad's was marketed as a family. Junior bottle was the smallest, 7, 10, or 12 ounces. Mama was a quart bottle, and Papa was half a gallon. The Kaplan and the Burns family sold the rights to Dad's name and logo to IC Industries in the 1970s. The Monarch Beverage Company of Atlanta acquired Dad's from IC Industries of Chicago in 1986. At that time, Dad's was distributed by Coca-Cola Bottling Network, which sold 12 million cases annually and held the second largest share of root beer category behind A&W. In 2007, Dad's Root Beer was purchased from Monarch along with Bubble Up, Dr. Wells, and Suncrest brands by Hedinger Brands LLC and licensed to Dad's Root Beer Company LLC. The company headquarters is now located in Jasper, Indiana. Dad's Root Beer has been enjoyed by many, but some disagree with its flavor. Two people from the YouTube channel H Crew Reviews states that the flavor is not good enough.
I have a soda review for you guys today. What do we got, man? We got Dad's Old-Fashioned Root Beer. I don't know, I find this a bit more bland than you'd expect from the smell, eh? Yeah, like sort of almost watered down. Yeah. Definitely has like that.
As these two do not like it, others do. The folks from Reckless Eating seem to have enjoyed Dad's unique flavor.
Weird. Anyway, we're here. And we're gonna try Dad's Root Beer since 1936.
So it's a pretty common brand. It's not in like regular stores. You can get it in Bevmo and a few other places.
It's actually, you know, I've had this before. It's been a while since I've had it, so I'm actually really excited to try it.
Now we did have Chuck Rowland tried it in an old Wii Shorts. It was the I think strawberry or cherry version of it, and he liked it quite a bit.
Let's have Havoc do this.
God damn it! How do you? That hurts. Yeah, that hurts me deeply.
I'm predicting 5 out of 5 every last stars.
And what is it? It's just a really dark cola.
Yeah, just looks like a generic.
So here we go. Dad's Cola Root Beer Soda. Is he making out with it?
Are you orgasming?
Oh my god. That is really, really, really good.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it.
Woo!
Turn your sorry, Ray.
I can't really even.
5 out of 5 Down with the Last Dinosaurs. I don't care.
Okay, this gets well, of course, 5 out of 5 A-Rock faces.
I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5.
These folks said their opinions on the soda. Now it's our turn.
One sec. Hi, it's Mina and me, and we're going to be doing this. Yes, laugh at whatever you want.
Okay.
Dad's old-fashioned root beer. And since I'm probably going to explain how it's good in my history, we could just skip on to taste testing it.
Okay, sure.
Oh wait, no, we need to drink it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
also got this high fructose corn syrup version. So now we are gonna try. No, don't worry. It's root beer's still good though.
Okay.
So, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So here's this, and
What's it smell like?
root beer.
No way.
Yeah. Okay. So here's Dad's Old Fashioned with high fructose corn syrup, and of course, Big Daddy size.
Big Daddy.
Only for $1. I like that. You know, I still remember because Dad's Old Fashioned root beer. Okay, actually, when I was 5, the only soda root beer I thought ever existed was A&W. There was none other. Then I got introduced to this, and this became my favorite. And it's still probably one of my most favorite root beers. It's even with high fructose corn syrup, it's still good. They're really good at aging their vanilla. So, Mina, she has never tried Dad's Old Fashioned. So, hold on.
Like root beer.
Pretty good?
This tastes like way better than the normal root beer.
Really? Well, like, what do you like about it?
I like how it's not like doesn't have all of that like bubbly stuff.
Fizz.
Yeah, the fizz.
So you can
like-
actually taste it.
Exactly.
Which is, but also, I mean, the flavor itself, do you think it blends well with the aged vanilla? Because Dad's does that, you know, really good aged
I like this a lot. You can actually taste like everything that's in it.
Yeah. And I like, let's see, I think the ingredients, there's probably some aged vanilla. There's probably, I mean, no, there's definitely aged vanilla. There's probably cinnamon in there also. If you,
I could feel something. I just didn't know that it was cinnamon.
No, yeah. Alright, here you go. Okay, so, something I've noticed is, this is also a bottle from the Orca Beverage Company. The guys who bottle Mr. Cola, and since Dad's is my favorite root beer, I'm excited to see how it is in a glass bottle with hot sugar. So, how much time's on there?
2:39.
Okay, good, we have plenty of time.
Counting.
So, here we go. The flavors, like, actually, you can smell it pretty well. It's a lot smoother smell, though, which is strange to describe as a smell. But anyway, let's continue. Steven bitches at me enough for smelling. Cheers.
Cheers.
You know,
What?
this is what I just want to say. To those people who say you cannot tell the taste difference between high fructose corn syrup and sugar, they eat shit.
Really?
This is fucking...
So it's good.
It's fucking... No, sorry. It's really good. I mean, my god, this is... Sodas like this show me the difference about what sugar and high fructose corn syrup does. It's, my God, it's so much better. I mean, Mina, your turn to try. This is my favorite root beer, probably.
It smells a little better than that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't it like that much better?
Yes.
Like, so tell me what you like about it.
This, like, I've tried lots of other root beers, but this is amazing.
Yeah.
Seriously. You can actually taste everything that's in it, and
It's smoother also.
yeah, it's so smooth, and you can like the smell just doesn't go away. It's like it's still there, and it's beautiful.
No, yeah, it's. I mean, Mina, I was gonna give some to my mom because she loves this stuff too. Okay. Anyway, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. No, this is a really good soda. I mean, with sugar, it's great. I mean, yeah, Mina's phone's going off, by the way. Yeah,
Sorry.
One Direction, yeah. Well, I guess what I also love about, I think all the flavors, like, I've tasted so many root beers where they put too much of that one flavor, too much wintergreen, too much cinnamon, too much root,
Yeah.
too much vanilla. This just almost perfectly added. It just blends so well. It's oh, I love it. Really, it's great.
So you give it a 10?
Yeah, what do you give it?
I give it a 10.
Best root beer you've tried?
Yes, it is. Oh, I love it.
Right. Okay. There's Steven, and here I am. So now, like what I did with me, I'm going to try Dad's Old Fashioned with this guy who usually hates root beer.
As you can see, I've started taking the soda review business a lot more seriously.
Yeah. Here, hold this. Alright. They already know my opinion, so we'll just get to... So you don't have to complain about me smelling the soda.
Hey, you know what? If you didn't do it so much, I'm going to have to complain.
Okay,
All right.
so Dad's Old Fashioned.
Smells like root beer. Tastes like root beer, although I will say a little different than some root beers.
I would say, like, with every other root beer who thinks it's generic, it's smoother. Would you...
Definitely smoother, not as attacking. Root beer is a really strong flavor of soda, so
Yeah.
it doesn't attack your taste buds, so I like that. And you know, I tolerate root beer. Whenever I had root beer, it would always be as like a root beer float or something. So that, for me, that's the way root beer is best.
Yeah.
So for this, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because not as bad as other root beers, and for root beer fans, I can see this being pretty good.
As I stated in my video, Dad's has been my favorite root beer since I was a kid, and is one of my overall favorite sodas, as I gave it a 10, and I wasn't the only one, as Mina also gave it a 10, and Steven, someone who does not really like root beer, gave it an 8. This soda definitely is worthy of a spot on the soda bin. Dad's Old Fashioned Root Beer is a refreshing classic soda that many have enjoyed, and many will continue to enjoy. After a 76-year run, Dad's looks to continue its success, as it's one of the most popular root beers out there. For those people who are like me, and when they get home after a long day and just want to kick back, relax, and grab a nice cold root beer, grab Dad's Old Fashioned Root Beer. Trust me and my friends, you won't be disappointed. This is the Big O Review. Join us next time when I drink.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
A thirst-quenching citrus soda just dropped coast to coast. Sun Drop.
That's how you drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.